Good morning. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the My Crypto Journey live stream here for Coffee Crypto on a beautiful Monday day. Look it, you may have some Monday blues because the weekend was great. And now you have to go back to normal life. But I'm here to shake off the Monday blues with some cryptocurrency news, baby. And of course, it's FUD day, so we got to doom the market because everyone's too happy. Dang it, we got to bring it back down to reality. There's no bull run yet. Damn it. Next month is going to be bloody. We'll see. I mean, no one knows, right? Of course, the thumbnail says sell everything, but guys, obviously it's clickbait. You shouldn't sell everything. Don't make rash decisions right now because a lot of people bought a lot of cryptocurrency last year and are stuck holding the bag. Now, that's not to say that there are some cryptocurrencies you should just really get rid of. I get that, right? There are some trades you should just get out of. But for the most part, just pay attention to the market. What's up, babies? How y'all doing? This weekend was absolutely insane. How was your weekend, guys? And if you're new to the channel, I start the show at the 5-minute mark, and we spend the first 5 minutes greeting the chat. But first, let's give a shout out to today's sponsors, Cookies Protocol and Volt Inu. At 9:05, we're having a little segment for Cookies Protocol, going into some stuff they're doing. We had an AMA last week, and they're having a pretty big, they have a lottery, so that'll be pretty interesting. And of course, Volt Inu, just killing it in the bear market. So shout out to my sponsors. Links to all their socials is in the description down below. And I got Phil's coffee this morning. I was feeling a little bougie, so actually I was just too lazy to make coffee this morning, to be honest, right? I got home late last night from LA, and I was too lazy to put coffee on the pot and went straight to bed. Dude, you guys are chatty this morning. What's up, baby? You got Javi in the house. What's up, baby? How y'all doing? And guys, keep in mind that this is today's Monday, so we have to do our giveaway today. So if you are a member on this channel, which means you have an eggplant next to your name, links in the description of this video, you can go check out that giveaway. $50 in USDT. I will be picking the winner at the 9 a.m. mark. So yeah. Steve, we have Javi in the house. Steve, what's up, babies? We have Bree, Vaughn. Guys, I'm not going to be able to get through all these comments today. You guys are going crazy. What's up, Bernie? How you doing? We have Maddie B. What's up, baby? Actual real Bernie. What's up, Selmo Foot? How you doing, baby? My weekend was freaking epic. What's up, Brad? How you doing? Let me show you how my weekend was real quick. Hold on. I gotta show you guys. I went to see Subtronics. All right, we're gonna be chatty here. I'm just excited to see y'all, man. I really do miss you guys. First of all, Subtronics retweeted my tweet. First of all, this is me and the boy. Sheesh. Jayhawk went ahead and removed my hair. But this is so this is your boy getting down. Let's go. Wow. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's go. So we were thrown down this week, and then of course this is a Subtronic. Look at these lasers. Jesus Christ. I can't. My soul. Fucking crazy. All right, let's get back to the actual cryptocurrency news. What's up, Jayhawk? We have Bree, Tim. Guys, I'm not going to be able to get to all these. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of you. You guys are chatty this morning. What's up, Sacco? How you doing? Tim, Gabe, Boomer, Sirens, Voltronics, Dawn, Beaver. If I missed you guys, I'm so sorry. Mizzy, Matt, what's up, baby? No, there were no drugs involved. Wink. What's up, ASMR fan? Binrex. What's going on, baby? Manny. 125 basis points? Golly. Brandon, we're having a tectonic video come out today, baby. No, it is not my birthday today, but I'm sure I'll get some happy birthday comments. Choco. Did I say Jayhawk already? I'm coming to Lost Lands this year, Bree. I know, I'm coming to Lost Lands this year. I'm working out the details. Well, hopefully, I'm working out the details. That was moshing. No one's ever moshed or headbanged before. You guys are You guys never grew up listening to metalcore? That's literally all I listened to growing up, like metalcore. Well, like some punk music, pop punk, big pop punk guy too. A little bit of crust. Rodney can't be partying like that. B Roots might throw you under the bus. I know, actually snitching, huh? What's up, Jay? What's up, Awesome? How you doing, baby? Thank you, Manny. I appreciate that. You guys ready to get into some doom and gloom? It's gonna snow in Texas. It's cold here in San Diego, guys. And at 9:30 a.m., I'm gonna be going on my other channel, Simp Seminars, and we're gonna be doing a live stream. So I'm gonna make it regular. Shout out to Jayhawk for forcing me into that. So links to that is in the description down below. So if you're into dating and relationships and stuff like that, check it out. The topic is where to meet new people and how to meet new people. So if you guys are looking for some direction in your dating or relationship life, let me know. It's actually my first passion. So let's go ahead and get into the actual cryptocurrency news. And of course, we have to start off with, hey man, is the market going to dump next month? Now, obviously, we have the FOMC meeting next month. The Federal Reserve is going to decide on how much they want to raise interest rates. Now, the crazy thing, guys, is that the goal of the Federal Reserve is to kind of slow down the economy because we have to get inflation under control. But we just had earnings reports, like the GDP, increased. And so it's looking like things are good, but that's not what the Federal Reserve wants. So Jerome Powell is in an interesting position. But first, let's look at the overall cryptocurrency market. Everything's down quite a bit today. Now, I always say in the cryptocurrency world, plus or minus 5% is trading sideways because cryptocurrency is so volatile. If we saw like the traditional markets down like multiple percentage points, then we can worry. But the cryptocurrency market, plus or minus 5%, I feel like is normal for us. Honestly, I feel like a 10 point or a 10 percentage plus or minus increase or decrease, right, is normal for us. It's absolutely insane. The overall cryptocurrency market is still sitting at about a $1 trillion market cap, which seems to be kind of the move. Bitcoin, Big Daddy Bitcoin, still hovering around $23,000. So a lot of people like this. Now I'm seeing a lot of predictions about the market next month, like a 40K Bitcoin and things like that. Maybe. The truth is nobody really knows. But I just can't see us having some sort of mega rally. Now, this article came out this morning saying market strategists warns of blood on February 1 ahead of the Federal Reserve meeting. So I know last year, February was very, very bloody. And this month has been absolutely insane. I mean, check this out. Stocks, precious metals, and cryptocurrencies rallied during the first month of the year. And market strategists are saying that the market could retract in the near future if the U.S. Federal Reserve keeps hiking rates and maintaining a broader tightening policy. In 3 days on February 1st, 2021, the Federal Open Market Committee, FOMC, is set to convene. While the market expects rate cuts, some analysts think the Fed will continue raising the federal funds rate. Chris Vermeulen, the founder and chief of investment offers at Technical Traders, and said that the S&P 500 is due to slide 37% lower than its current positions, which would be obviously catastrophic for the entire cryptocurrency markets. But in my opinion, I get excited when those prices are cheap like that. Now, who knows what's going to happen? And thank you so much, Selma Fudd, for the $2 donation. Tim, a wrench? Is Tim even a member? You got to be a member to get a wrench. Oh, Tim is a member. Absolutely. Give me a second, though. Osm says, Jerome Powell speaks. Red market, don't get your hopes up, plus recession incoming. We all see it. Exactly. But it's interesting to see the news, especially other crypto. I always throw shade at other cryptocurrency channels, but it's just no one's giving us like the truth. I feel like we need the truth in this time. I don't think we need to be like I don't think we need hopium, right? Chris E says he sees Bitcoin going below 10K this year. Ooh, I'm buying Bitcoin then, baby. I've been buying Bitcoin, but I've still been dollar cost averaging. Because look, if you think the cryptocurrency market is going to pump in the future, and of course it is going to pump in the future because we're all maxis here. We believe in the future of cryptocurrency. A $23,000 Bitcoin is an absolute steal compared to Bitcoin at its all-time high, right? Which is $69,000. And if you think cryptocurrency, the market's going to expand, which I think it's going to expand, we can bet on the next cycle, probably 100K Bitcoin or something crazy like that, maybe more. I mean, some people are predicting more. So we'll see what happens. But how many basis points do you guys think the Federal Reserve is going to raise interest rates? Now, we were thinking, right, after we got the last set of CPI numbers, right, data numbers, 25 basis points seemed pretty legit. But after seeing how good the economy is doing, we might get a 50-point hike. 75 to me would absolutely destroy the market, but that may be too much too soon, right? And I think 50 would be as expected right now with the data we have. 25 was expected before we got the GDP numbers. Now I'm expecting 50 basis points. So we'll really see what happens, right? We might get a nice little fake out pump before the FOMC meeting or a dump or something like that. Who knows? But it's going to be very, very interesting to see in which direction the Federal Reserve is going to go. Man, what a tough job for Jerome Powell, who's white, not black. I know Jerome seems like a black name, What a tough job for him, right? It's crazy. Ozm says 25 basis points. I got $100 in it. Okay, I bet $100 we're doing. Actually, no. I think 25 might be right. I don't know. I have to think about that. But I don't know. That's a good one. What's up, Sackle Hunt? Shib Army in the house. Shiba Inu, a little quiet lately, but Shiba Inu still looking pretty strong. So it's a tough job for Jerome Powell because you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, right? It's crazy to me. Like he just, he's stuck in a terrible position. Now we see people like Elon Musk and Cathie Woods, like these big figures, of course, Elon Musk, right? These big figures in our society telling him like, hey, stop raising interest rates. You're going to destroy the economy. But honestly, when it comes to these sorts of things, I want to trust the Federal Reserve more than an Elon Musk or a Cathie Woods. Now, has the Federal Reserve been right? No, because during the pandemic, we didn't think inflation would be this much of a problem when we started printing money. Now, the average Joe would be like, well, you print more money, then your money's going to be worth less. I mean, that makes sense, but I mean, it's kind of crazy, right? Crypto Flex, what's up, baby? These are my reflections. So we'll see what happens, but it's going to be very, very interesting to see if this has a crazy effect on the cryptocurrency market when it comes to negative price action. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting a dip. I'm a doomer, but for good reason, because I do think there's going to, the Bitcoin halving. I still do think we have another super cycle. Now, the crazy thing is, the last couple of years, a lot of people thought that the cryptocurrency trend of, a crazy cycle every 4 years, with the halving, was over, right? The super cycles are over. It's done, right? We're done. We're moving on. You know what I mean? But it turns out that no, the cryptocurrency market's still doing its thing. And yes, although it is following traditional markets more these days, and it's not really a hedge against inflation, if you look at the last 2 years, really, or the last year and a half or year, whatever the last, was November. So yeah, a little more than a year. It's not really a hedge against inflation. I mean, if you're looking at a 10-year time period, yes, right? Obviously, Bitcoin is the best performing asset out of anything. But the last year or so, if you've been buying, crypto, you'd be better putting that money in the bank, even with inflation being this high, because, you'd be down significantly, right? So it's very important to kind of understand that. But it is what it is. I mean, the crazy thing is, like human psychology is so weird. Like when the FOMO is here, like everyone wants to buy. Like literally when Bitcoin's at 50,000, 40,000, 60,000, people are just aping into Bitcoin. But when the market starts to dump and times are tough, and right now it looks like it's bad, no one wants to buy, and this is the best time to buy, right? This is the absolute best time to buy Bitcoin, at least. Other cryptocurrencies, it's hard to tell. I mean, we can use our best judgment, right? I mean, I covered this last stream. It's like, which cryptocurrencies are going to be the dominating ones during the next run? And of course, this is going to segue into our next segment, which is Binance and how they're continuing to dominate. I mean, right now, I'm betting really on Bitcoin and Ethereum. I really love BNB, but there's so much, FUD with exchanges. And when everything seems like it's bad, Binance is doing well, which is crazy. I love you, Jayhawk. I love you. Other cryptocurrency exchanges are cutting staff. Binance is adding staff, right? When everything seems bad, Binance is continuing to dominate. Now, obviously, there's a lot of mystery in cryptocurrency when it comes to what's really going on behind the scenes, especially if a company isn't operating out of the United States. Now, of course, Binance US is, but actual Binance, we don't know how legit they are. There's so many rumors going around, but honestly, if we look at their track record, I think we have to believe them. Like Binance has been doing well. They've been performing really well. And they've faced a lot of FUD. And a lot of people were moving their money off of Binance exchanges, right? There was a lot of, there's quite a run on Binance. I think they lost like $1 billion in one day, something crazy like that. And they're surviving. And what we see out of these cryptocurrency exchanges that are lying about numbers and aren't really as good as they say they are, one piece of FUD can really destroy them. And we saw that with FTX. We saw it with many exchanges, right? So we'll see what happens with Binance, but it seems like they're going to dominate. Now, when you look at the rest of the cryptocurrencies, XRP, right, kind of hanging in the balance. We see Cardano, very quiet, but I think it's going to absolutely kill it. Dogecoin, maybe hanging in the balance depending on how relevant Elon Musk is in the future. Because whether people like to admit it or not, Dogecoin is really championed and pumped by Elon Musk and Twitter, right? Now, there was a rumor that it may be used as a currency within Twitter. I don't know if that's going to happen anymore. Polygon, continuing to dominate. Good things about Polygon. It makes the best blockchain in Ethereum better, right? But you just don't know. If I had to bet, if I wanted to be super safe, I would just do Bitcoin and Ethereum. because when the markets start to pump again, meme coin madness, token madness is going to come back, and Ethereum is the biggest one that people, right, want to build off of. Now, the United States is in an interesting spot. Now, Elon Musk made this post, and I thought it was pretty interesting, right? Because if you look at what's happening, right, it's interesting, right, in the United States. It doesn't look good on paper. So he posted this: 4 signs you are bad with money. And who is he talking about right here? You can't balance a budget. You have to take money from other people to pay your bills. You lend before paying your own bills. Your debt is over 30 trillion. Obviously, he's talking about the United States. We have 178 people watching, only 29 likes. Guys, let's get that to 100 likes. We have a big giveaway coming at 9 a.m. $50 in USDT Tether if you're a member. But yeah, I mean, you have to take money from other people to pay your bills. I mean, look at all these taxes, right? You can't balance your budget. I mean, balancing the budgets has always been a thing. You lend before paying your own bills, right? And I don't know if this is lending, but we're sending a lot of money. I think we sent like $24 billion to Ukraine already, which, if you think about the grand scheme of things in the worldview, maybe we need Ukraine to win this war, right? And Russia really needs Ukraine. If you think about where Russia's in a predicament right now. I'm not siding with any side. Obviously, I'm an American citizen. I've served in the military before. I never really did anything, in my opinion, of value. I never got deployed or anything like that. I always feel like my service was like not that important. But when you think about what's going on, if you think about Russia, the predicament they're in, I mean, they're in a dire predicament, right? Dire. Imagine if, like, Mexico, if one of our enemies put like, or was arming Mexico, you know what I mean? We wanted to take back some of the land or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, they have a bunch of enemies on their border. So they're in a very interesting predicament. I'm not going to get political here, but we're spending a lot of money in Ukraine. Some people say that's just or unjust, but it's kind of crazy, right? It's kind of crazy to see all this stuff going down, and it's gone, FTX. It's kind of crazy, So we'll see what happens with that, and we'll move on to the next story. But USA is in an interesting position right now, and we may have some sort of massive recession this year. So just be prepared, right? Be prepared. Be prepared for hard times. Okay, now let's talk about Binance, right? Because they made a pretty big move. Now, obviously, this isn't the biggest move, but they partnered with MasterCard to launch prepaid card in Brazil. Now, of course, my boy, business partner Jake Gagan was just in Brazil, and they're having a lot of issues I mean, a lot of third world countries, you could say, have a lot of like issues, right? A lot of political issues. A lot of people don't like the governments, like actual clear cut. What do you call it? What is it called? When your politicians are like shady. I forgot what it's called. I forgot that word. Can't think right now. But a lot of clear cut shadiness, right? And I mean, people could say that we have a lot of that too in the United States. And as the internet becomes bigger and bigger, a lot of people are starting to understand like that they don't really trust the government. I mean, ask like 10 people in the streets, do you trust our government? I bet you 9 out of 10 of those people will say no. All right. These conspiracy theories has some truth to them, right? Corruption. Thank you, Believes. Yes, corruption. Sorry, I went to public school. Thank you, Believes. Corruption, right? There's a lot of corruptions. It's crazy, especially in countries like Brazil. But one of the big issues is that a lot of people are suffering from like hyperinflation. Their money is becoming more and more worthless. And this is why it's such a big deal in the United States, right? In the United States, for us to get inflation under control, because hyperinflation is the killer of most great nations, right? When your money is worth nothing. So Binance partners with MasterCard to launch prepaid crypto card in Brazil. This card will allow payments of 13 cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, Ether, and Binance USD. So we'll see what happens with this. We're not going to read this whole article, but this is another step forward for Binance. And another way they can impact the environment or another country of the world positively. Because if people are given the option to pay with crypto in a place where their currency is becoming less and less valuable, that'll be a good thing. Now, some would say, what about cryptocurrency dumping massively? That's a great point. But stable coins are a little different, right? If they're pegged with the dollar 1-to-1. So I'm hoping that's one of the cryptos that's going to be allowed. Let me see if there's a list here. I don't think I saw the list here, but I can't imagine a stable coin is not allowed. Now, there is an argument. Oh, yeah. So Binance USD. So BUSD. So their stable coin. So at least they'll be able to have something that'll be tied to our dollar, which is probably better than a lot of is better than their cryptocurrency. Now, there is an argument. Should you spend cryptocurrency on regular things? Now, in the United States, it's a little weird. One, because say, for example, if you use your Binance debit card in the United States to buy a $100 item, well, the IRS sees that right now as you cashing out your crypto, converting it to fiat, which is a taxable event, and then buying the item. So you get taxed 30% on that item already. But if you're in another country that doesn't really, care about crypto taxes, which there's a lot of countries that don't, not sure about Brazil, you have to worry about that. But there's always that story that lingers in the back of my mind. It's like, what about that guy who bought 2 pieces with 30,000 Bitcoin? I don't want to be that guy. So I would use a stable. Don't use your precious cryptocurrency, in my opinion. I think that selling it at a loss, especially if you bought it at near the all-time highs or when it was pumping, and buying some random shit with it, and you're getting some realized losses on that, I don't think that's a good idea. But stable coins, I think, are a good idea. And shout out to Elmo for becoming a member. That eggplant looks oh so nice next to your name. Make sure you smash that like button. Welcome to the Degenerates. Okay, if you guys didn't know, I am having a giveaway today. Of course, you have to smash the like first. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell, but you have to smash the like first. Follow the link in the description of this video. Retweet that tweet on Twitter, and then we'll go ahead and get you entered to win. Okay, so when we look at top cryptocurrency exchanges, and this goes back to the poll of the day, you should be able to see it on YouTube. Do you think at the peak of the next bull run that Binance will continue to be the #1 exchange? I'm interested to hear your opinion. Do you think that that'll be the case? Because right now, when it comes to exchange score, they're up 2 points ahead of Coinbase. And I do believe that this is accurate since they did rank FTX up high before it crashed. If you go to volume, Super EX is 20% of Binance's volume. Or excuse me, 25% of Binance's volume, roughly. That's kind of crazy. But during the next run, do you think another cryptocurrency exchange is going to overtake them? Now, I think the only way another cryptocurrency exchange overtakes Binance is if they have some sort of actual real legitimate FUD, which is bad news with evidence, right? With evidence. Like we find something out about CZ, or we find something about their business practices, or maybe they have an insane amount of liabilities that we don't know about, or something crazy like that. Do you think it'll happen? Now, like I said, when it comes to the future, we know that Binance, when people are cutting, they're adding people to their staff. They are growing. So to me, it's like, if they're doing this much in a bear market, what the hell are they going to do in a bull market? Insane. So Chrissy has a very interesting perspective. He says, no, Binance will be broken up when regulation kicks in. Regulation is near. Very interesting. Dondo says, I don't care about Binance. I can't use it in my state. I'm all about Coinbase. Yeah, so of course we have Binance.com and Binance US. And of course, Binance US, I believe, is not available in Washington, Texas, and New York, I believe, right? Very, very interesting right now. Coinbase, obviously, we like Coinbase. Why? Because it operates out of the United States. They're a publicly traded company, so nothing is secret. And they are under the strictest regulations in the United States. They just got in trouble for not doing proper KYC. Right? I've been talking about that for the last week, but they had to dedicate $50 million to fixing the KYC process, which is interesting because they had to cut their staff by 20%. And the issue was they had a lot of backlogs when it comes to KYC. So I don't know how they're going to figure that out, but they have to, right? We have a $20 donation. Says we have lunch on Mouseworm. Keep the warm firm. Thank you so much, Butterball, with a $20 donation. I'm assuming that's another meme coin in the space, but thank you so much. We could check that out near the end of the stream, but right now we're on the news. But thank you so much for the $20 donation. Okay, yeah, New York. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, Dondo. Yeah, there's a lot of places that it's not available in Binance US. So, is Voyager really mooning right now? That's crazy. That's crazy. Of course it is. That's crypto. That's crypto. Okay, so let's move on to our next segment, which I thought was pretty interesting. Now, obviously, this has to do with cryptocurrency exchanges and exchanges in general. Now, what makes the downfall of these cryptocurrency exchanges very heinous, in my opinion, is the fact that, so a lot of US customers are allowed to invest in the cryptocurrency, right? We're allowed to. but it's not insured if shit hits the fan. Now, unfortunately, like Voyager, a lot of cryptocurrency people, figures, and companies didn't really say they were FDIC insured, but it made it seem like they're FDIC insured. Very, very interesting. Steve, you're interesting. Cool and Chris, New York is, you know what's bad? LA downtown LA is bad. Downtown LA is just so bad. I was in LA the other night. It is like fucking war zone, dude. It is bad, bro. Anyways, these cryptocurrency companies, right? They work things in a very shady way. So check this out. New York regulator investigating crypto exchange Gemini over FDIC claims report. Gemini reportedly claimed repeatedly that it's the asset of customers using its earned product were safe thanks to being backed by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. So if you guys don't know, Genesis was a part of Gemini, right? It was their earn program. And of course, Genesis just went under. Now, I know this very intimately, right? This situation intimately, because one of my close friends has $300,000 stuck in this exchange. And we don't know if it's going to happen, or if people are going to get their money back, right? So, of course, that was Gemini's part. Now, there's a lot. Of course, these are the Winklevoss twins. There's a lot of drama going on with Genesis, Gemini, and DCG, right? Digital Currency Group is a kind of the parent company of Genesis. And of course, DCG owns a lot of different things, like this publication company, CoinDesk, right? Where we're getting this news from. The Winklevoss twins were calling out, I think his name was Barry Silbert, who runs DCG, saying that they were doing shady shit. And they were going back and forth at each other. Now, recently, the SEC came out and said, we're suing these guys and Barry Silbert and DCG. So it's like you have your two kids fighting, and the parent comes in and says, you know what? You're both in trouble, right? So let's read this a little bit, and then we'll get into the details. It says, the New York Department of Financial Services is investigating crypto exchange Gemini over claims it made related to the safety of customer assets, according to Axios report on Monday. Last year, Gemini reportedly claimed that it's the assets of customers using its interest-bearing earned products were safe because they were backed by federal FDIC. It is against the law for financial firm to imply that uninsured product is FDIC insured. So here's the thing, guys. When it comes to cryptocurrency, it's not insured, right? If your bank for some reason goes under, your money is insured. I think it's $250,000 or something like that, right? Your cash is insured, but there's no insurance for cryptocurrencies. In fact, when these guys when they go bankrupt, guess who gets their money last? You. Like FTX just went under, right? They owe a lot of people a lot of money, like Apple, Netflix, a bunch of people I had no clue they owed money to, and they have to pay the creditors first and debtors first. And the average Joe who maybe put their life savings into these freaking exchanges gets their money last. Okay, insane. Thank you so much, Steve. Yeah, check out my Instagram, guys. Links to my Instagram is in the description down below. A lot of degeneracy there. Last year, Gemini reportedly claimed repeatedly that it's the asset of customers using its interest. Did I read this already? I did read this already. So it says Gemini halted withdrawals from its earned product in November last year amid the fallout of the collapse of fellow exchange FTX. Around $900 million is estimated to be frozen on its platform as a result. Gemini blamed the halt on a similar freeze at the now bankrupt crypto lender Genesis, where Gemini has invested its customer funds. Genesis and CoinDesk are both owned by crypto conglomerate Digital Currency Group. Gemini, the FDIC, and the NYDFS didn't respond immediately to requests for comments. So we'll see how this played out. Now, I don't think they directly claimed that they were FDIC insured, but I'm sure they worded it in a way where it made it seem like it. And Cool and Chris has a very interesting comment. He says, do you think crypto will be insured within the next year? No, Cool and Chris, unless there's clear regulation. Unless there's regulation, first of all, you're going to have to operate in the United States. You can't be somewhere else. So Binance US, I think it's KuCoin or Kraken, one of the two, and then Coinbase, right? So you have to be operating in the United States, and there's going to be harsh regulations, right? So if you follow those, then yes, but for the most part, no, Cool and Chris, because there are so many cryptocurrencies that you can buy that do some shady shit and that are not they're not registered securities yet, you know. So we'll see what happens. But when it comes to the security argument, is some crypto a security? Yeah, obviously. To me, if it's Bitcoin or Dogecoin with store of value, then no. But they're shares in a company. like to me, Binance US, the BNB token, right? Because Coinbase doesn't have a token, right? But Binance, the exchange, does. The stock and the token to me are the same shit, the same thing. It's just one operates in the blockchain. Just my opinion. So will there be crypto insurance? I hope so, but I don't think so. I think insurance is going to come maybe 5 to 10 years down the road. Infinite Money Coin with a $5 donation. Thank you so much for the what says they use AI, work with Bloomberg hedge funds, use their app. Thank you so much for the AI cryptocurrency project. Maybe near the end of the stream, but I'm not going to do random, small cap searches right in the middle of the stream. But thank you so much for the $5 donation, and thank you so much for being a subscriber forever, bro. Yeah, Javi says 5 to 10 years. I think 5 to 10 years we'll get some clear cut freaking insurance. Do me a favor, smash the like button, baby. Appreciate that. Okay, so speaking of AI, let's talk about this. This is an interesting stat. Check this out. The total time it took these things to reach 1 million users. It took Netflix 3.5 years to reach 1 million users. That's interesting. It took Twitter 2 years. It took Facebook 10 months. It took Spotify, I fucking love Spotify, 5 months. It took Instagram 2.5 months. AI, ChatGPT took 5 days. Guys, that's big. And of course, the other day we had Microsoft. Microsoft reportedly plans to invest $10 billion in the creation of buzzy AI tool, ChatGPT. Very, very interesting. Now, with the rise of AI, there's been a lot of AI companies launching. Be careful. Just like crypto, there's been a lot of cryptocurrency products that are AI related. There's a lot of people that don't have good intentions that are going to profit off the hype, which means they're going to be fucking pumping out projects out there that probably have no use but to, just profit off what's going on right now in AI. It's the new hot thing. This AI stuff is crazy. Check this out. You have these AIs. Check this out. Passing freaking major tests for people. So ChatGPT passes exams from law and business schools. Oh, what? There's been so many stories of like students using ChatGPT or AI to for assignments and them getting busted by their teachers. That's crazy, right? Very, very crazy. So AI, artificial intelligence becoming the new hot thing right now in the world. What do you guys think of this situation? This is crazy to me, right? Big A says everybody is looking for someone else to do the work for them, hence ChatGPT. This is going to put a lot of people out of work. Now, I hear right now it's very clunky. It's a robot, in a sense, right? It's a robot, right? And it can be obvious to some people that AI was used for certain things, but I mean, look at how far we've come in the last 30 years with just a cell phone, right? Can you imagine going back in time 30 years and bringing one of these babies? All right? You burned at the stake for witchcraft, right? It's crazy. All right? It's crazy. But that's kind of the times we live. We're advancing so much. It's crazy. Like, I see so many Teslas on the road. Like, I'm like, oh, we are really we're slowly moving towards electricity. Now, there's an argument with what's really better for the environment, because when you give things up, you also take things away. Like, I was watching the Joe Rogan podcast, and they were talking about what it takes to mine, to mine the resources for the batteries that go in the Teslas, and it's like there's literally modern day slavery for that, which is crazy, right? Good morning, Brian. But it's interesting to see us as a society slowly move towards something, So, and AI seems to be. I mean, this seems like right in par for the course, right? We're seeing things play out. I love to see old movies like 1985 and or is it 84? One of those movies, or just movies in general, where you see kind of the writing on the wall. It's crazy to see us moving towards a more like advanced society. And you know what's really interesting? I love this argument when it comes to climate change. And this is got this from a rave. If you guys are familiar with Candy, peace, love, and unity, baby. But okay, so this is interesting. So the argument is like, we got to fight climate change and those sorts of things, yada, yada, yada. Okay, I get it. But the argument should be, right, and I love this argument. The argument should be we have to lift the world out of poverty. And we're doing that at a very fast rate. Like the poverty around the world is disappearing, right? You know why? Because when we lift the world out of poverty, we can fix everyone's basic needs, which everyone's basic needs, like literally, guys, if you live in a country where you don't even worry about where you have to worry about where you're going to get your next meal, where you have to worry about your war-torn country or something crazy going on, you don't have time to worry about the environment, right? If you live in a place where you don't even know like where you're going to sleep, you know what I mean? You don't have time to worry about the environment. Now, in the United States and Western cultures, we're very privileged because a lot of the basic needs are met, even if you're poor, right? Like in San Diego, there's a lot of fat homeless people here, which is crazy to me. I think we're the only place in the world that has fat homeless people, right? Because they can eat, they can eat, but we have so much privilege here, and we're at a point where all of our basic needs are met that we can worry about something like the environment, right? So I think the goal should be to lift everyone out of poverty. Then everyone can focus on making the world a better place, right? Very, very interesting. But when it comes to us as a society, it's interesting to see how much we're advancing. It's fast and it's crazy. And ChatGPT and AI is part of that advancement. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Chris E says, I will pay more attention to ChatGPT if it can think for itself like what Iron Man created. That's scary, right? Because if it could think for itself, I don't know if you guys seen that movie Megan, but if you created something that could think for itself and learn, might kill us, right? Can you imagine? Because people are kind of terrible. And if these AI systems can think, they're probably going to look at us like, oh, we got to get rid of these people. These guys are crazy, You know what I mean? Bengal says 1984, Metropolis, Fahrenheit 541. It's all happening. Jeez. Because Bill Gates is sterilizing third world. I love conspiracy theories, man. That's a next. Maddie B says, can AI pick the next 1000X token? Dude, if it does, it's going to put us all out of business. All right, what's up, Soap Guy? How you doing, baby? It's crazy. It's crazy. So that's ChatGPT. Very interesting, right? Very, very interesting. Now, one of the last stories today, guys, and we should talk about this, is Ruja Ignatova. Ruja Ignatova, the crypto queen, wrecked investors out of $4 billion on the FBI's most wanted list, created OneCoin that was supposed to be bigger than Bitcoin. Now, she is a big example of the problem we have in cryptocurrency today. This is a woman who's very charismatic, has her PhD, a fantastic speaker. Back in, I think, 2016, they started a crypto movement called OneCoin, where pretty much they sold a bunch of programs, right? A lot of expensive programs, like hundreds of thousands of dollars sometimes. People were selling their houses, doing all kinds of crazy shit to buy these products. And it was just a big Ponzi scheme. They were supposed to be bigger than Bitcoin and these sorts of things. I think these guys had the second largest market cap at one point in like 2016, 2017. Now, she went missing recently. In like 2017. But recently, we think they found her. And this is how they think they found her, right? Okay, so there's a $100,000 reward for her. So this is what happened. She had property in the UK somewhere. A new rule so before, if you had property in the UK, it could be represented by someone else, right? It could be under a different name. There was a new rule that just came out that the original owner had to have their name on it. So apparently she had a property up for sale that was worth like 11 million euros. Not sure what that's equivalent to in US dollars, but it came up that she was the owner of it and she was trying to sell it. And so her lawyers that represented her promptly removed her name from the listing, and now the authorities are hot on her trail. She's been missing for years because she scammed a lot of people out of money. Now, her brother got arrested, and a lot of people associated with OneCoin got arrested, but maybe she's going to get some justice. So let's do this. Watch this quick little clip here, and you can see exactly
and welcome.
Who she is. So if you guys don't know who that chapter is, he's a very popular YouTuber that focuses on like murder mysteries, but he did a little segment on some of the FBI's most wanted.
So who is on the FBI's most wanted list, which changes all the time, and what they do to get there? I know, right? Well, here, let me answer that one for you. This Mad El Scone, her name be Ruja Ignatova. So what this lucky girl do to get on the FBI's 10 most wanted list and be hunted around the world? She's from Bulgaria, travels with bodyguards, and is believed to have had plastic surgery to change her appearance. Don't know if that face could take much more. In 2014, she founded OneCoin. It was supposed to be a company that sold crypto. Yeah, you've already guessed it. Yet another digital currency scam. It was, shockingly, a Ponzi scheme. Yeah. What she and others defrauded people out of is, $4 billion. She then disappeared in 2017 with all that and has since been labeled one of the most successful criminals in history. Do you want that title, or where is she now? Well, if you can answer that one, there is a sweet $100,000 waiting for you. All right, who's next on the list?
So if anybody's in the UK who wants to snitch a little bit, go ahead and snitch on your girl, right? So $4 billion, let's be honest, guys, in today's environment, doesn't that seem like chump change when it comes to crypto scams, right? I feel like we've been wrecked a lot more than $4 billion lately in the cryptocurrency world, right? Now, of course, FTX, I mean, they just recovered $5 billion, right? John Ray did, the new CEO of FTX, right? So obviously it's out of here. But what's interesting about this is that this is like a clear scam, right? Like for example, Celsius, a judge just like, of course, Alex Mashinsky, Celsius, the exchange that's wrecked a lot of people. Technically, if you were investing into Celsius, you should have known that your crypto wasn't insured. They filed for bankruptcy. It's not illegal. It looks bad. He's getting sued right now because apparently they are saying that the Department of Justice out of New York, I think it's the NYDOJ, whatever it's called, they are pretty much accusing him of pretty much lying to investors, which, yeah, he did. So we'll see what happens with that. But a judge just ruled that, yeah, Celsius and Alex Mashinsky is owned $4.2 billion out of the whole, debacle. Like, yeah, they get that money first, and you peasants get your money last, right? Now, I'm going to put a link in the description down below of a video by Cold Fusion. It's already there. It's 17 minutes. It really goes into this debacle in depth. So if you want to check that out later, if you have 17 minutes of your time, watch it. You know why you should watch it? Because history repeats itself. And we see these scams on different levels every single day. Every single day in the cryptocurrency world. Every single day we see this, right? We see the same thing on different scales. A charismatic person who can speak well, who's promoting a project. They say it's better than Bitcoin. They say it's the next best thing. And they're lying. And what happens is that the community attacks people. So this community had the same thing. Oh, you're a fudder. Oh, you're getting paid to fud or whatever, right? You're just hating on the project. You know what I mean? You have the same people in every community, right? They safeguard their investment. And the stories that came out of this are so sad, right? So sad. If you think about $4 billion. So what was $4 billion with inflation? Yeah. So 6 years, right? Just that for inflation. Stop shilling that stuff, L. Stop doing that, bro. I get it. You said it a few times, bro. You're the homie, but stop. I get it, bro. It's crazy. So we'll see what happens. Sweat, Houston. So we'll see what happens with her. They're hot on her trail. We'll see what happens. And no one's really talking about this. This is a huge story, man. I mean, some people are, but I feel like this should be a big story. They need to find her, right? Yeah, Colt is one hell of a drug. Crazy. She had her PhD and everything, man. Is OneCoin still trading? Cryptocurrency investors. Oh, shut down in 2017. But trades event. Oh, it continued. Oh, until 2019. Jeez. So the co-founder pleaded guilty. That's crazy. And she just fled out of nowhere. I know. Some people thought she went to a Middle Eastern country, but she might be in the UK. That's crazy. I wonder how much plastic surgery she got. Like that'd be a lot to change her face, really. They prosecuted 98 people. Thank you so much, Javier. Smash the like button. That's nuts. People arrested. I know they were in the United States, China, India. Jeez. You know, I can't be mad for a lot of countries that hate cryptocurrency. Like a couple countries that are really harsh on cryptocurrency, especially, are Canada and India. And yeah, I mean, India is obviously, we know India for like a lot of call center scams. I mean, those are crazy in itself, right? Canada, like they do not fuck with some cryptocurrencies. They don't care, you know? But yeah, I mean, they've been like wrecked by a lot of these cryptocurrency entities. So I understand why a lot of these countries don't like crypto. You know, I can always sympathize with some regulators. Not to say that there's not scams and stuff and fraud in traditional finance. I know there is, but in cryptocurrency, it just seems way too damn easy for one asshole to make a project scam and move on to the next. Doesn't it? Doesn't it seem like a little too easy? You know, that's always got me. I'm like, okay, I can level with you know, things that are going, you know, people that are against cryptocurrency. So now this is interesting that the fear and greed index for cryptocurrency is at a 61, which is greed. Wow. First time since March 2022. Does this mean crypto's going to pump? I mean, the truth is no one knows. Going to be very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So this is pretty interesting too. So Bitcoin has increased 43% in the first month of 2023. So if you aped in December, you're looking good. And this is what I was talking about earlier. The United States has sent $24.9 billion of taxpayer money to Ukraine since the beginning of the Biden administration. Now, let me know in the comments. Do you support the war? Do you think that it's a necessary evil? Let me know. Or do you think it's good? Do you think we need to be sending money there? I'm interested to hear your opinion. Bank of America warns the U.S. economy will lose 175,000 jobs in Q1. Jeez. Now, didn't Bank of America get in trouble for like doing unauthorized transactions? Was that a thing? Did you guys hear about that? Canada, the max you can invest. What? Really? I thought it was in one asset. Thank you, El Makita. I appreciate you, bro. What is the fear and greed index? And how is so Basil? I don't know. How is this calculated? Right? Is it market sentiment? I don't know. But obviously, when we have too much greed, obviously, you know, the charts are pumping, and then we're kind of due for a dump, right? When we have a lot of fear, that's probably the time to buy, and we're due for a pump. That's how I look at it a little bit. There's a lot of these charts out there that they don't make fucking sense. You know what I mean? Like I'll be watching another crypto influencer and they'll be like, all right, guys, this time last year on a full moon, 3 a.m., cryptocurrency pumped 5%. That means this year, when there's another full moon at 3:05 a.m., crypto's going to pump again. You know how I know? Trust me, bro. Trust me, you know. I think Wells Fargo got in some trouble too. Yeah, so I don't know. Do you guys remember that? Like, what was it? Like 10 years ago, Wells Fargo was opening up accounts in people's names. Now, they opened up an account in my name when we used to bank with them. Now, it helped my credit because it was an account. It didn't give you a hard inquiry, which it negatively affects your account a little bit. It's a couple points. And more accounts on your credit report is good if they're good accounts, if they're in good standing, right? If you open up a loan, you make all your payments on time, you close the loan, that looks good on your account. You open up a credit card account, you're making all your payments on time, that looks good on your credit report. So Wells Fargo was opening up accounts, they were good, and they were closing them, I think, to meet some sort of quota. And although it was good for my account, I didn't authorize shit, bro. You know what I mean? Can't do that. Shut up, Bernie. Chrissy, that's a good point. Thank you so much, El Makita, for the $3 super sticker. It's necessary war to expose the corrupt money laundering and Nazis taking over Europe, taxpayer funded by North America. It's all bullshit and innocent people are paying for it in all countries. I support the war. We need help a country in need being bullied by a bigger country. When we were bullied, France came to our need. That's true. I don't know if you guys saw The Patriot, which is crazy inaccurate, right? The Patriot. But do me a favor, smash that like button, baby. We have 218 people in the chat. Let's go. Smash that like button, baby. 10 minutes till our crypto giveaway. But you got to be a member. You got to be a member. And of course, I do it live on stream with my MetaMask wallet. I send you that money live on stream, baby. Are you watching Last of Us? No, I don't watch too many shows, to be honest. No, I'm not one of those assholes that says, "Oh, I don't watch Netflix. I'm too good for it." No. The time I should be spending watching Netflix, I watch YouTube videos, like degenerate YouTube videos. So, Downtown Podcast. Shut up, bro. What's up, Hitoshi? How you doing, baby? Now, I see both sides. I see both sides of the argument with the war. And what the war is really showing us, guys, is that we would kick the shit out of Russia if we went like nation versus nation. Unless nukes were used, of course, right? We have a very powerful military, guys. It's insane. When it comes to Air Force and naval strength, no one can compete with us. Maybe soldiers and number of troops, not with technology. At least not yet. We're the power, guys. We're the world superpower. We're Big Daddy. We're Big Daddy. You know, it's not even close. It's not even close. I'm telling you, it's not even close. We're good at war. The only wars we lose are wars with insurgents, which is like Vietnam or Afghanistan and Iraq and stuff like that, which to me are pretty terrible if you look at them, right? I can't believe some of these wars. I get why we're in them, but to me, it's not right. Russia is fighting wokeness. They are fighting wokeness. Kay says, fuck the war, fuck the government, fuck PB. No, don't you talk about PB&J sandwiches. First of all, PB&J sandwiches are delicious, okay? Don't just talk about PB&J. I haven't had a peanut butter and jelly in months. Guys, we're at 89 likes. Can we get to 100 likes? Let's go, baby. Push us up in the old algorithm. Let's go. Let's go. And if you guys like dating and relationships, I have another channel that goes live 9:30 a.m. just called Rodney. The show's called Simp Seminars. It's in the description down below. I have a link to it. Subscribe to my channel if you like being there. I have 160 subscribers on there. It's all about dating and relationships if you're into that. Today, I'm going to talk about how to meet people out, pretty much online dating versus meeting people in person. That's all I'm going to talk about that. But if you want to hang out over there, we'll see what happens. Yeah, K is always on one. You think this is new for K? K is always on one. Brad, make a Twitter account. I know Twitter's kind of toxic, but you don't have to be on Twitter for the culture. Just be on Twitter to enter the giveaway. We have 27 participants already. Right? So it's free. All you have to do is just be a member on my channel. So, and the lowest membership is $3. You don't have to pay for the $10 one. You don't have to pay for the $5 one. But Measy Matt, it's gonna be worth it, bro. Edgar, yeah, we could do all that stuff. All that stuff. So I usually focus on the topic at hand for the first 5 to 10 minutes of the channel, and then we talk about. I pretty much just chat with the chat. Edgar, I'll get you on that one. I'll get you on that one. So come to it's 9:30 a.m. So in about half an hour. Maybe, Chrissy, maybe, but we tried that effect with napalm in Vietnam, and we didn't do much. Shut up, Bernie. Why does everyone say become a member? Is there another button supposed to hit subscribe? So a member just means you have an eggplant next to your name, right? That's what a member is. I know, Tony. I'd like a little bit of that $29 billion, right? I think we all would. How many we have 29 retweets. Let's get it, baby. Okay. Is there any more crypto news? Let's go ahead and check for some more crypto news. Is there any more crypto news? Let's see. There's a bunch of stuff. So Panama Supreme Court to rule on cryptocurrency regulation. Who cares about Panama? Let's see. Celebrities who endorse crypto NFTs land in legal crosses. Okay, so what do you guys think about this? How do you guys feel about these celebrities getting sued and stuff for promoting NFTs? Now, when I see like Justin Bieber or anyone promote cryptocurrency who's a high profile figure, I honestly don't think they know what the fuck is going on. I think that literally their agents see something like, hey, Justin Bieber, they're offering us 10 million for this Bored Ape partnership. Do you want to talk about it for a little bit? Yeah, sure. Okay. $10 million. Okay. But, write it out. Boom, boom, boom. NFT land in NFTs land in legal crosshairs. Okay. I thought they were talking about like land in the metaverse. Dude, how many people minted land in the Bored Ape? It's called the Other Side, their metaverse. But that was such a big deal when ApeCoin came out. What's crazy to me is that Yuga Labs is under the eye of the SEC right now. They're in a lot of scrutiny, right? They're facing a lot of scrutiny. So we'll see what happens with them. But that's going to be very, very interesting to see how that kind of plays out. So, we saw what Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather get in trouble for Ethereum Max, which is obviously a fucking scam. Now, they got in trouble because they didn't tell people it was a paid promotion, right? And I think Kim Kardashian had to pay $1.5 million, which is literally pennies to her, right? DSS says, I own 16 NFTs and can't do shit with them, but look at them. Now, there are some people who really liked NFTs, like DJ. It's part of the channel. He is a big NFT guy. I was never an NFT guy. I just not into them. I'm not saying they're bad. I have a few and a lot that have been sent to me, but I'm not a big fan of them. Now, I do think in the future, when it comes to proving ownership, NFTs are going to be the shit. When it comes to getting rid of the middleman, right? When you're buying a car or buying a house, like a title or a deed or something like that, it's proof of ownership instantly, like a ticket, maybe like a collectible item to prove you've been to a place. I think that's pretty cool. NFTs have a future, but when it comes to JPEGs, I don't know. They're not JPEGs, obviously, but people say oh, you could just copy and paste them. They look like any other JPEG on, you know what I mean? I get it. I understand it. But at the same time, it's the thing about the blockchain, what makes it special is that, yes, it could be the same picture, but the ID, right? The hash, right, is unique to that item. You cannot copy it. You can't have the same one. It's immutable. It's on the blockchain, right? It always exists. Okay, links to the other channel is in the description down below. It's titled Simp Seminars, which is funny. Christy says, NFTs are trash. I don't understand what craze other than money laundering, inflated prices. Well, I think that metaverse, there's going to be some metaverses that are winners. We just have to find the one. There's so many different metaverses. Metaverse, I don't fucking know, right? But during the craze last year, a lot of people were buying land in certain metaverses, and of course, they're way down. Now, are they going to be worth more when the market starts to run again? I think what people have to understand is that just because something happened or pumped last bull run doesn't mean it's going to pump this bull run. And just because something was at a multi-billion-dollar market cap last bull run doesn't mean it's going to pump back to the same numbers. So it's very important that if you bought something at the top, it doesn't mean you're going to recoup all your money, right? So that's very important to think about those sorts of things. Very important to understand that, guys. Some trades, you're probably better off cutting your losses. Now, obviously, you don't lose in crypto till you sell, but if it's like a shitcoin that had a 1 month of marketing, I mean, maybe sometimes it's so down that you should just leave it and maybe it'll pump one day. Keep checking on the price every so often. But, got to be careful. Cool. And Chris says, you remember saying during the bull market, investing was like shooting fish in a barrel? Yeah. Meme coins, right? Buying meme coins, literally, it seemed like you could buy any meme coin and you would make money. Marco said, I took an 80x leverage short on ETH last night. Up pretty good. Full degen. Let it ride. Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do. The market's looking bad right now, but be careful, bro. 80x. God damn. Brian says, I think the bull run starts with ISOs. Oh, you think so? So your H bars, your fucking, apparently Cardano's one, right? H bars. What else? Your XRPs. Maybe. Tony D says Justin Bieber sold. Yeah, did you guys hear about that? Justin Bieber did sell his whole music catalog for 200 mil. That's crazy. That's crazy. And yes, NFTs are supposed to use for ownership verification and royalty certification, not this Moonboy JPEG bullshit. All right, guys, it is 9 a.m. Let's pick our winner for this week's giveaway. So let's go to Twitter picker giveaway. If you haven't entered already, you better hurry up before I post it. Boom, here's our Twitter picker. So what we do is we go to my Twitter. We go ahead and we copy this link right here. We go ahead and plug that in the Twitter picker. We paste it. We load the tweet up. We see that we have 26 entries, which, why should we have more? All right, we go to draw and we pick our winner. And if it draws more, we only pick the first one. Boomer effing Sooner. Let's go, baby. Congratulations, Boomer Sooner. You have to be in the chat, though. You have to be in the chat, Boomer effing Sooner. You got to be in the chat. So if you're here, let me know, Boomer. If not, I got to pick someone else. Well, you're a DGen. You've been a DGen for months. You know what I mean? So I'll probably just send it. Oh, there he is. Boomer, you're not a member. Boomer, you have to be a member. I want to be fair to the people that are members, Boomer. If you were to become a member in the next a minute or so, I would, but you have to be a member. You have to be a member. I can't pick you, man. I can't pick you. I have to make it fair for my members because that's part of it. But if you became a member in the next couple minutes, you have to be a member. Got to be fair. Membership, even if you get the $10 one and you cancel next month, you made your membership. So we'll give you a couple minutes if you want to become a member. But if you want to opt out, I can pick another person. But I know you were a member. I don't know what happened to your membership though, but you got to pay to win. Yeah, technically, yeah. Look, here's the thing. If you get the $3 membership and you win one time, DJ says rigged AF. What's up, DJ, with a $5 donation? First of all, if you guys don't follow DJ on Instagram, you got to follow DJ on Instagram, man. First of all, good motivational posts and good cooking videos. Boomer, you got about 60 seconds, or I got to redraw. 60 seconds. 60 seconds. Countdown now. What's up, Edgar? How you doing, baby? Edgar, I got to start cutting, man. I see you on your cut, man. I got to start cutting. Yeah, DJ's cooking videos are very nice. It's good to see all the DJs like Cool and Chris, man. You have a bunch of fantastic, obviously all your recipes for your edibles. We have Racket Club with his tennis merch, which looks fresh. I'm about to buy a sweater. I'm about to get some of those edibles, Cool and Chris, if you ship across the cross country. Membership button. So in the description of this video, just click the link and it how to be a member, and it should automate right there. Come on, Boomer. Let's go, Boomer. All right, Boomer, I have to pick another winner. Redraw. Okay. I will pay for his membership. Thank you, Chrissy. Well, now I have to do it now because Chrissy just gave me $20. All right, Boomer, we'll make an exception. Okay, we're going to make an exception. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it right. Okay, Boomer, I'm going to take that donation. I'm going to give it to you, but I'm going to pick a new winner. But thank you so much, Chris E. I appreciate it, Union. All right, I'm picking another winner just because I have to do this. Cooley Chris. Oh, baby. Let's go, Cooley Chris. Hey, okay, Cooley Chris, send ETH Addy. All right, Boomer, you got to promise to be a member. Okay? You got to promise to be a member, and I'm going to send you $20. Send me ETH address. Cool and Chris, send me a goddamn... Wait, Cool and Chris, have you won recently? Cool and Chris over here is scamming. The rules are you can't have won the last 6 times. I don't think you have, though. Let's see. No, you haven't at all. No, you haven't. I don't think Cool and Chris ever won. Hell yeah, Cool and Chris. Send me ETH Addy, baby. Send me your ETH Addy. Oh, you can't become a member on your phone. Have to be on a computer. Got it. Joan Carver says, Rodney, you have to play porno music while doing the raffle. You haven't won at all. Yeah. Cool and Chris, send ETH Addy, baby. G-Man says, I'm a non-paying member. G-Man. Cool and Chris, are you cool with me doxing your ETH Addy, though? Because I do the giveaways live on stream, so there's no dispute on whether I said it or not. And you have to have, just make sure you have USDT, like already, the token already imported in your wallet. DSS became a member. Thank you so much. Shut up, Hitoshi. Send ETH Addy. And then I'm going to get into a little segment for my sponsor this month, Cookies Protocol. Cobra Commander says, send me your teeth. I would have. I would send you my teeth. They've been getting chipped. Every time I go to like a show, my teeth, like one of my tooth got chipped in August, and one of them got chipped on Saturday night. It's bad. Jesus Christ, Voyager tokens up 76%. God damn. Hurry up, cool. Okay, Boomer F sooner. I'll hit you, but I'm gonna give you what Chris E gave to me. Got to keep it fair. Got to keep it fair. But I know you've been a member for a long time, Boomer. All right, Cool and Chris. The ETH Addy. Let's go, baby. All right, copy that. Look how easy it is to send money. That's it. That's it. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Now we wait, baby. I said, just wait. Good to go. All right, let's get into a small segment for my sponsor of the month. Now, here's, guys, this is a hashtag advertisement. These guys are paying me to promote their project for this month, right? I had an AMA, okay? Invest if you want to invest. If you don't like the project, don't invest. Links to their project is in the description down below. I'm not gonna say this project is gonna change your life. I'm not saying it's the next Bitcoin, because that's not wrong, but they are sponsoring your boy, and they are trying to do good things in the space. So, Cookies Protocol. Links to their stuff is in the description down below if you want to check them out. So they're having a giveaway. So if you guys didn't know, first of all, they're on QuickSwap. If you guys don't know, Cookies Protocol is on the Polygon network as well as the Ethereum blockchain. So pretty sweet. They had a competition where they were pretty much matching a lot of the buyback. So the correct value amount that we have stored is in the jars, timestamp we have. So the cool thing I like about this product, and the competition was, if you could guess how many cookies they had in the cookie jar, you got a prize for it, right? And I guess the exact amount was $769 of CP. Now, whether CP is a good ticker for the project, that is another question, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and put this AMA in the description of this video, just in case you want to check out the dev of this project. I'll put in the description right now. Do me a favor, smash the like button. Cookies AMA. Very cool dev, very knowledgeable about crypto. Interesting guy. Right, but they're having something where they are doing a kind of like a lottery on in crypto. Now, there have been many other products that have done lotteries, right? They're not the first to do it, but they weren't big products at all. Now, if you go to their website, one of the benefits of this project is when you stake cookies, you lock your cookies up, right? You get rewards in USDC. Now, obviously when you stake and unstake, you get charged, right, with gas fees and with a penalty. But if you own one of their NFTs, you can do all the staking and unstaking as many times as you want. So pretty interesting. And like I said, you earn rewards in a stablecoin. Now, what's the benefit of earning a reward, right? Rewards in a stablecoin. Let's check their price, which I don't think is doing too hot. What are the benefits of owning? Chart's looking pretty bad. But the benefits of owning, of getting stablecoin or rewards in stablecoins is that you never really have to worry about it dumping or worrying about taking profits and hurting the project, right? So it's a unique staking decentralized application which allows you to earn USDC, deposit the Cookies Protocol CP, and earn USDC with the options of withdrawing at any time. The Cookies Factory locks customer assets to participate in staking, but the contract promises that you can that the lock can be unlocked at any time, so it cannot be changed at the will of a human. This kind of usage makes it necessary to use the blockchain. Boomer's still not there yet. Shut up, Bernie. So how to bake? Connect the Cookies Factory with your MetaMask wallet. Deposit CP that you have in your wallet. Up to 5 million USDC can be prepared. So obviously with these staking protocols, like the more you stake, right, the more people stake, the less rewards everybody gets right now. So right now is actually a good time to stake if you believe in this project. If you don't, then I get it. So obviously this is the NFT incentive, right? If you have an NFT, you get free baking, so free staking. So USDC is distributed by smart contract in real time. The maximum number of CP baked is unlimited. The number of USDC rewards left is decreasing every second. Obviously, the more people that get in. And the TVL for baking and the large number of USDC are displayed on the screen. So I'm not going to go too in depth about everything. I mean, we did a good AMA. If you guys really want to check it out and understand more, check out that AMA. It's only an hour long. It's something you can listen to on a podcast. If you have Twitter, you can put it on the background, drive around. But they are doing a contest, which I don't think they announced it yet. It's going to be like a lottery. I don't see it here. So, and we see QuickSwap, which is obviously the biggest DEX for Polygon, did a little promotion on it. So this is pretty cool. So if you want to trade it on the Polygon network, you can do that too if you want to save some money. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know. G-Man says, love me some cookies. Mark says, going to be a pass for me. If you need to stake cookies to make chocolate that pays you in crumbs, sounds like something I want to burn money into. Union says, I will check out their cookie protocol with a cup of milk. Nice, nice. Guys, with that, I'm going to be out of here. But guys, if you want to come hang out at 9:30, so in about 15 minutes. First of all, DSS, thank you so much for becoming a member. That eggplant looks oh so nice next to your name. If you guys want to come hang out with me with 9:30, my dating and relationships channel, 15 minutes, come hang out. We're going to go live there. We usually get about 5 concurrent viewers, but I don't care. I love being there. So come hang out with me. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your day if you're just here for the cryptocurrency news, and I will see you tomorrow. There will be a tectonic video coming out later today talking about my journey. So if you guys don't know, I'm on a journey to buy Chronos Chain projects, and my first big purchase was Tectonic. So if you guys are interested in the Chronos blockchain, look out for that video later today. Subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll take you through my wallet, and I'll talk about the next project that I'm going to buy, add to the Chronos chain. So thanks a lot. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a fantastic day. Cool and Chris, congratulations for winning. Once you becoming a member, Boomer F sooner, I will send you that $20 Chris sent me. Just make sure to remind me. And DJ, thank you so much for the second $5 donation, brother. I do appreciate you. And thank you guys so much for the support, you guys. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.